Hello, Sinvicta.
Hello, Northernlion.
Here we are,
Here we are. Welcome back to Geoguessr, everybody.
holding
I
on to what I have, pretending I'm a Superman. You know that one?
If you go crazy,
Then
then
will you still call me Superman?
yeah, it's a mashup between Three Doors Down and whatever song you were hearing.
Well,
I
it's
didn't hear the song.
Superman by Goldfinger. You
Ah,
know, I'm not gonna. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
and Alice has the lead up by 2, I
I
believe.
believe that's correct.
I'm pretty sure we've been on this street. I'm not gonna lie. Um, we've been getting a lot of those
You
lately.
think so?
I mean,
You recognize this place,
yeah,
compadres?
yeah. I mean, like we have you seen the school?
I don't believe so. No.
I'm almost 100% sure that we've gotten this exact school in this exact region.
It does look familiar.
If I can only remember where that was in this country.
It
I mean,
looks familiar.
okay.
I wouldn't deny that.
It was somewhere over here.
But I'm a little annoyed. The sign says Schools Division of, and
Yep.
then it's not readable.
Do you know the country that we're in?
I could hazard a guess for sure.
Okay. Okay. Obviously, the
Well,
region is like 100%.
honestly, I was thinking that it was like Southeast Asia at first, but now I no longer believe this.
Okay.
Looks a little bit
Well-
more. Well, look, if you're gonna make me say it, I'll say it. A lot of
you
South
can do what I'm saying.
America, and no, I want to say it. A lot of
Okay.
South America and Southeast Asia are visually similar.
Yes.
A lot of motorcycle driving, you know. I mean, that's about it. But the storefronts and like bars and restaurants kind of look the same.
And well, you got to look at the dirt as well. I mean, the dirt color is
The
very
dirt color tells you something, apparently.
Is this a river? Or is this like the most amazing pool?
Ooh.
It's an actual constructed pool.
An infinity pool?
Dude, that is awesome. That is so awesome.
Dude,
I'm
I'm
swimming that.
freaking out, dude. I'm freaking out.
But yeah, NL has a 2-game lead. We spent an extensive amount of time trying to get me louder in Discord, and by extensive I mean we tested it for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't really do anything.
Well, it's like on my end, I mean, everyone will tell you on my recordings it sounds fine.
Yeah.
Everything sounds balanced, but it's been bugging me that the audio has been so low on your POV, even though there's nothing else NL can do about it. And I was on a friend's stream and I listened back to their VOD, and I also sounded super soft, even though that's not how I sound on my side. So I wanted to get to the bottom of it, so I just turned myself up from the board. This new mixing board, anyone who doesn't record or does YouTube or anything like that, you won't know the horrors.
You wouldn't understand.
Of going into new audio hardware. It's an absolute nightmare. I mean, everything gets tweaked, and changing that has been a little scary, but we're getting there.
So I'm being 100% sincere with you right now.
Okay.
I still don't really know where we are. And I accept that. I accept that as something that can happen from time to time.
I was not right. I should have. This isn't like I was off by like 200 either. I was off by significant points.
I feel like this one is a little tricky, but I believe that I saw the Chilean flag, and I will be placing us just randomly in Chile.
I thought I was like there.
Ooh, what? Well, you got me by 3,843. Is that the Philippine flag?
That is the Filipino flag.
I mean, I gotta be honest, it looked like Southeast Asia. So
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense. I really thought that was the Chilean flag, and I was willing to go against my instincts.
I was so hoping that you'd see the city that there's a city at least on the island that I was at called El Salvador City, and I was like, man, if he saw that, he is boned.
Well, you can't get much lower than 0, so I think that you achieved your wish there.
Excepto Residentes. It is just round 1.
It is.
And while there is a whole lot of room to wiggle, there's also a lot of room to make up and squander here. So I'm not going to get comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but this is where, like, I love to see a Spanish guess, because I'm like, who knows? It's one of the only languages where you would perhaps have a you could possibly get the continent wrong. That apparently a Philippine guess.
When you said the Chilean guess, I was like, oh boy,
that's a nasty
Chilean
one.
Flag. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, originally I was thinking that we were like stateside Spain.
What is stateside? In reference to Spain.
And then like mainland Spain, like actual Spain. But I'm not 100% confident in that yet. Zona Residencial La Vicaria.
Lucario?
Yep. My favorite Pokemon.
Is he your favorite Pokemon?
It is not my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Scyther.
He's pretty cool, I guess. He's got knives for hands and doesn't afraid of anything.
I mean, they're like scythes, but I guess they're kind of knives in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is a scythe except a curved knife? Karambit stat track.
Curved blade.
Like a falchion.
Falcon?
Or a scimitar.
Dude, I don't know about this one.
Really?
I haven't seen enough. I haven't seen enough to tell me exactly where we are country-wise.
Right. I hear that.
But you have.
What would tell you that?
Your short responses, and you're just kind of like looking around at stuff for the next minute.
He's got
The roof style says that we're in Spain. The climate, Pharmacia, Loyal.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Bears
the rains down in Spain.
beats Battlestar Galactica.
Yep. Can't put a freaking. Why does no one have a URL on their work truck here?
Maybe it's like a word of mouth business. I think the internet thing is just a fad.
I think that. I hope anyway that I'm not being completely bamboozled here. It's possible. I might be throwing this one right back to you. You never know.
You think so?
I don't know, man.
Where are you putting us?
I'm going for the possible kind of on a lark move here. I'm gonna be really upset if it's Mexico. This can't be Mexico. You got me by 500.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back
Arroyo del Onyenco?
Now give me some tri-state area action.
Yep.
It's my only hope.
Dude, tri-state area works. It's a great strat, I think, anyway.
This guy, stateside, tri-state area.
Yeah. You know?
It's a big world out there.
You telling me the whole world's not America, Northernlion?
You can call it like the tri-province area.
Tri-province. Chavez. Villa Verde. something the Raya?
Chavez de la Verde, something to Raya to you as well, sir.
How much Spanish do you see up in BC?
Next to none.
Virtually zero.
If you are at a Mexican restaurant, you might see some. If you are buying perhaps Spanish food or Mexican food at the grocery store,
okay,
perhaps.
But that's a bit like you won't see it like you won't see too many signs in like Duolingo English.
You will see no combined signs.
Okay. As you can imagine, there's a lot of them down here.
Well, how often do you see French in?
Literally zero.
Yeah, do you see? There you go.
You don't see French on anything except if you're looking at like cafe or something, and even then, that's kind of being a little generous. Looking for the roads.
This can't quite be right. This doesn't feel... This feels like I'm being tricked. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I need to go back to that sign. Go back. Which way? I went this way, right? Yeah.
This feels like trickery.
Thank you, by the way, for pitching such a great game in episode 3 or episode 6 or 7 of
just you wait.
Super Mega Baseball.
Just you wait is what I would say.
The Hyups were dropping like pogs from the heaven. Is that what they say?
We do say that from time to time. we more like the pogs are raining down.
I got you. But they're Yups though because they're strikeouts, right?
Yeah, but only if Yup County gets them.
Oh, so I'm not allowed to get them because I'm not Yup County.
I feel like I could say I yupped someone with Sinvicta.
Okay.
But you can't say it.
All right, it's your word, not mine.
I understand it's complicated, but
it is kind of complicated. Well, this is Villa. Unless there's a different Villa that I'm not seeing.
I'm pretty cheesed off at this one.
It's a Villa from another Manila. Actually, there's a lot of villas on this road.
Pretty cheesed off at this one.
What happened?
Well, I haven't guessed yet, but like don't say something is something if it's not that, you know?
Yeah. I mean, what's so hard about that?
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
Yeah. Don't call your town feces if there ain't no feces there.
I feel like I am about to get not very many points.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's true. You did beat me by 1,000. But it was Portugal.
Oh, were you in Spain?
I was, but for a while I was in France, even though I didn't see French. Can I tell you why?
Yes.
My idiot brain saw Monte Carlo and assumed that it would be close to Monte Carlo. But apparently, you could just put that on a sign. Whatever. Nobody cares. There's no laws over there. Hey, Monte Carlo's this way, 2 kilometers. Yeah, maybe 2,000 kilometers.
Oh, this is some high definition footage here. Like, are you seeing these pictures? Why does it look so clear?
It's pretty crisp, I guess.
Puente El Gato.
Normally they
Arroyo
got
El Gato.
They got pretty good cameras in Iceland.
Yeah. All the Puentes El Gatos out there.
It's a complicated language. A lot of throat sounds and guttural noises.
Yeah.
Stroker.
Yeah. And all the...
That's more of like a Mongolian thing, I think.
Excuse me, you can't say that word?
I can absolutely say the word Mongolian. Can you imagine like living in like Hungary in the 14th century and then just out of nowhere you start to hear like a low rumbling and then like some hooves and then you hear like and you look and there's like 5,000 archers on horseback riding into your fief?
No, I can't. I can't picture that. I can't even picture that while watching Game of Thrones, having a similar scene play on the TV.
Right, yeah.
That.
With the Dothraki.
Yeah, coming down on the money train.
On the money train. The aid of the Golden Company.
Sorry, the loot train.
Oh, yes. Okay, now I see what you're talking about.
That was probably the best episode, one of the best episodes of Game of Thrones, period.
It was definitely...
It was season 7, I know that.
It was one of the, I would say, one of the best episodes. One of the top 10 or 15 episodes overall. Probably the best episode of the last 2 seasons. I would agree with that.
Especially at the end with the cliffhanger with Jamie. I'm not going to give it too much away.
I will.
But, he gets thrown into the water. And you're like, how's he going to get out of this?
Whoa, I wonder, dude, what does this mean for the rest of the story? Next episode?
Yeah.
He's totally fine. He just swims.
And don't worry, because he'll teleport back to King's Landing in less than 10 minutes.
You're like, oh my god, this is the end of Jaime Lannister. Nope. Totally fine.
Nope. Don't worry. One day, us worrying about how bad Season 8 will be the worst thing going on in the world again.
I still, I bring up Season 8 at least once a month in videos.
Oh, I do too.
Because I'm just, so... I mean, to say I'm betrayed is kind of not sensible, but I'm always just like, man, they really screwed it up.
It is really flabbergasting at how badly it almost parodies itself. It's so terrible.
And it's one of those things, I wish that I could be the guy who is because everybody complains about how bad it is, I loop around to the other side where I'm like, it's not that bad. It's just a circle jerk. Yeah. But it is that bad.
They made basically 90% of the show completely irrelevant. It didn't matter. It just flat out did not matter. It's like, how could you do that? That's just mind-boggling, man.
I think it's not good.
Not sure where we are, so I'm going tried and true tri-state area again. Probably not. We're probably further over here. Did you already guess?
I did.
We'll throw down a guess. Say no. I'm right there. We were almost equidistant on opposite ends of each other.
Wow, you were way south then.
Yeah, I went further south. I mean, it looked a little bit more glacier. I didn't know it was freaking. What was that, Chile?
Yeah, but those mountains belong to
Argentina.
Humans in general. Those are mountains for all of us.
Yeah, it's our birthright to have those mountains.
Well, this one seems tough for me to come back. What's your score?
17,396.
If you zero this one, and I get 4,600.
I mean, it's possible.
I think that it's probably... I mean, what would you... Knowing what you know about the language, how bad would your guess have to be to get 0? You have to put us, in London, England.
I'd have to put us in Argentina.
That would be one way to do it as well.
And I'm telling you right now, I'm going tri-state area on this, so...
Yeah, I've had some stinkers lately.
We've had but you saw the lead though. That's
I'm not really complaining. I'm just more usually when I lose, it's at least kind of close. But we had this one, and then last Wednesdays I think were just total disasters.
Yeah, there's been a couple of moonshots lately, but
complete catastrophes.
But again, I mean, you can get as long as you got the dub, that's all that matters really in the end.
I'm leading the division, but I have a negative score differential.
You're like the saves leader on the pitching squad, but you've struck out maybe 3 people.
Well, I could live with that. Oh, the hat trick bar.
I'll have you know that I've been just loyally watching the Super Mega Baseball.
I'm glad to hear it.
A couple months ago, but last night when I was waiting for the new sleeping med to kick in, I literally watched the entire game of UMauf playing and you guys took the victory. I'm glad that you guys made up for me getting the first loss last week.
We started slow, but we've been a lot better since then, for sure. We had some bad games.
To me, it's interesting to me that the pitchers really do seem to have it's like playing a different class altogether, from like comparatively speaking from each other. Like my style is completely different from how Kate plays.
Oh yeah,
and that's completely different from like how like Babs plays.
That's because you don't have a great fastball.
Yeah.
Kate, you can, no matter what you throw them, they can't hit it for the most part. Although she did pick up a loss recently. However, or in the first game, I should say. However,
right.
You got great junk for anybody who's curious about my thoughts on that. And then secondarily, Babs and Yup County don't have anything. They exist just to eat minutes and hopefully not throw the whole game.
I've heard tales about the great Sinvicta junk.
It's up there. I think we give you a little player development as well.
I'm honored to be considered one of the 2 aces.
But you know, it's an honor that's well deserved. The paycheck comes with it, of course.
I saw it was the highest paid pitcher by I'm at like 1.9 million, and like one of the other pitchers is at like 100,000. I was like, good lord. Like, I did buy the game though. Like I purchased the game like a while ago, and I still haven't got past the team editor.
Oh, like you try to like put yourself in or something?
Yeah, I'm trying to make all the basically like my version of the streamers. You know, like trying to like I've got you, I got Malf, I got Josh and Dan and everybody. But like it's just like it's so in depth. It's kind of like you can't even play the game. The creator is so robust. It's amazing.
Well, you got me on that one by 300.
Tri-state area.
Tri-state area. You know, I mean, you had me even without the Philippine guess factoring in. So that's at least I can look at myself in the mirror and be like, you know, it wasn't just one throw that compromised this one.
Hurt you kind of bad.
The one where I thought it was Portugal, or you thought it was Portugal because it was, and I thought it was Spain. That was pretty bad. But 17-1-2-4 was kind of a respectable train wreck.
Could have been worse.
It's not a quadruple digit one instead of 5 digits. So anyway, for now, Sinvicta narrows the lead down to 1 game. If you enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, no matter who you're watching. It helps out a lot. We'll see you on Wednesday.
See you later.